How the hell do we allow this? You guys have probably seen videos explaining this, but the whole Activision deal is stupid. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you're like not the biggest into the Call of Duty or like just don't care, let me give you a quick rundown. Old Call of Duty games are a lot better than the new games, right? However, the way to play those games without getting hacked or getting just complete shit on is if we were to play them on a mod client on PC, which a small team of developers had actually made for free, like earning non-profit off of this. And this has been going on for a while now, a few years. However, Activision, the publishers of Call of Duty, said no. We're not allowing this. You cannot have fun. They gave us the big middle finger and told us to go fuck ourselves. They got rid of X Labs. They got rid of SM2, which was probably going to be the closest thing we would have got to COD Online, which was, I never got to play myself. I know COD Online was hella good watching other people's videos on. But we can no longer have that because Activision, you know, doesn't want us to have fun. They want their projects to be their projects, in a sense. Some people are speculating and just sucking Activision's dick and saying shit like, oh, you know, they got something playing. I fucking hope so, man. I hope they got something playing. I hope the whole reason them shutting this down is to maybe they're working on something themselves, bringing the old shit back, which would be hella cool if they did, but I doubt that's the case. Like, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I just don't think that's the case, because, like, why would they be working on a game if they don't want their new games to eat shit? Like, I've heard people say, why can't they just make something like the Master Chief Collection, but with, like, Modern Warfare and all the old Call of Duties, which makes sense. I don't know why they wouldn't, because, you know, I would pay $200 if it was the case to play the old Call of Duties. It's just better than the new one. Like, this is profit they're, like, missing. They can make a lot of profit off of this. I just don't know why they're not doing it. I'm not a game developer, so I can't, like, have any input on the thing. I wouldn't know. Whatever they do, they do. I wish, like, the people at IW4X or SM2 could somehow fight it, disregard the cease and desist, but, like, it's a small team versus a multi-million-dollar company with a bunch of lawyers, so I doubt that's a possibility. But it's like, it's so sad that a small team can make a game enjoyable and more fun than, like, a whole, like I said, multi-million-dollar company can. And people want to argue the fact that you're just living in the past and it's just nostalgia that these old COD games are, like, you know, can't be compared to these new ones. Yes, they can. Yes, the fuck they can. It is shameful that an older Call of Duty game with less and less content is a lot more fun and enjoyable than a newer game with more assets and... And it's our fault, really. It's our fault, like, feeding into these, like, bullshit and lies and all that. Because, like, as Merc and Jeff said, Call of Duty is their livelihood. It's the whole reason they make an income. They didn't do it, you know, people would watch, which is, you know, understandable. But you gotta think of the fact that there's people out there who don't know how to enjoy the older COD games or don't know what it's like. Such as these people who do, like, just play Call of Duty for competitiveness and only to play it for, like, Warzone shit, which... Those aren't true Call of Duty fans. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. Sure, they can say they played the old games, but they really care about those old games? Like, these people can say they like the old COD games, but in reality, they just played it because it made them money or whatever. They didn't play it to enjoy it. He's just running around in my spawn! So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was supposed to run a 2-year cycle. I would have been fine with having this Modern Warfare 2 for 2 years. Not because it's a good game, but because it gives other developers more time to make their Call of Duty a better Call of Duty. Other developers more time to polish their Call of Duty. Sledgehammer's gonna be releasing the next Call of Duty. Like, what the fuck? And it's gonna have zombies? Like, what the fuck? Or, like, Treyarch is doing the zombies, but it's gonna be like an Outbreak type of thing? Why? Like, if it's gonna be Modern Warfare 3 like it says it's gonna be, it doesn't make sense. It's like, it's stupid. Like, I'm tired of Modern Warfare and zombies that do not need to be in zombies games. Let Treyarch have their zombies, or creating an original zombies like Advanced Warfare and World War II did, man. Like, or Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare zombies was slept upon. If I wanted to play zombies, I would definitely go back and play like an older Call of Duty for zombies, like either Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2 or something. We don't need zombies in every Call of Duty to make it a great Call of Duty game. Especially if it's Outbreak, because, like, I didn't like Outbreak. I don't think the majority of people did like Outbreak, and if you did, you just liked it because it was different, and that's the reality of it. It was different, but it sucked ass. Like, we can all come to a conclusion that Outbreak in general was a waste for a DLC that we could have gotten for Cold War. We could have had a Cold War map, like a better map, because, like, Cold War Zombies wasn't that great.
Well, good, because I freaking knifed you! Keep knifing you! Got you from the back, I got you from the front. Die.
Oh, but it's not the kid who was knifing me. I will freak out. Taking away the O's is just not the right option unless they come back with something like. If they come back out with like a remastered version or like re-releasing them and making them cheaper or whatever, like give them like a Master Chief Collection type of deal, they will still be upset. Like they have a plan for all this because you can't play these games on PC normally. Like you would think like why can't you just load up the regular game without the mod client? You can't. It's like impossible. You will get hacked. You will get your IP shit. It's not trustable. And like Merc mentioned his as well. If you want to play it on like the old gens like PS3 or Xbox 360 or the Xbox One, give or take, you would have to host a game and like invite a bunch of people in a Discord or something. Like you can't get a game like just searching. You have to like get a bunch of people to set one up, which it's just a lot of work and it's not that great. You know how they did the whole Fortnite deal? Like you can't make Fortnite maps that resemble a Call of Duty map, which is in a way I can say I kind of get because the Fortnite creators make money off of that, and like the maps are original even though they are made in Fortnite. Like it's not the same assets. So I mean I get where it's coming from on that. I hate to say it, but like what about these like Roblox mods or like game modes that people make? There's a Roblox game mode that has like all of the old Call of Duty like zombies on it. I don't know if there's a multiplayer one, but I know there's a zombies one. And who's to say that Activision won't get rid of them there? I mean, I know Roblox themselves have faced a big like copyright thing on music and like sound wise, but who's to know if like Activision just fucks with them on there? Almost the equivalent as you and your friend studying for a test and you both cheating, and he gets a higher score than you, even though you saw like the same fucking like thing to cheat off of, and you tell on him and say he's cheating, and like you just get him in trouble. That's basically what Activision are doing. They're petty, man. They're fucking petty. Only time could tell of Activision, all this bullshit that's going on. Yeah, hoping something positive comes out of this. Until then, until we get an answer, fuck Activision.